Hello, welcome to Java Programming Tutorials, Chapter 13, Part 2, Types of Methods in Java, brought to you by Ankpro Technologies. My name is Harish. So in this session, we are going to learn about the types of methods in Java. So in the last session, we learned about two categories. They are based on who defined it and based on access. Based on who defined it as two categories like framework defined method and user defined method, and based on access it is something it is two categories like static method and instance method. Right now we are going to learn the second one, that is based on parameters and the return types. So it has four categories in it. So based on parameters and the return type, the first category is without parameter and without return type. So we have to create that type of method. So it's very simple again. So what I'll do is I'll just give a comment telling like, okay, without parameter and without return type. Okay, without parameter and without return type. So keep in mind it should not have a return type. So public, in the sense it should have public. Let me make it static such that I can call directly, and void, and I'll name the method as print. Okay, and now, okay, what it has to do is it has to just print a line telling like system dot out dot print, then telling like hello world. Okay, this is what the print method is: public static void print system dot out dot println hello world. So this method, okay, it does not contain any parameter and does not have any return type. So this is one category of method, without parameter and without return type. So let me call this method here, it's print method. So I can call it directly because it's a static method. So when I run this program, it will print hello world. Okay, so now we'll jump to the next category, that is without parameter and with return type. The method has to return, okay, and it should not take a parameter. So let me copy the same method, but let me change here, without parameter and with return type. So I'm going to give the method name as demo. Okay, and it's going to return, so I'll name it as string. So when it is going to return something, okay, but it does not take a parameter, you can observe very clearly here. So what I'll do is I'll tell like string str is equal to hello Sam. So now it has to return. So what I'll do is I'll just remove this. I'll tell like with return keyword return str. So this is what the method is. Okay, the method is okay, the method is without parameter. I repeat, it's without parameter and with return type. Here we have a return type string. This method is going to return of string type. So how can I call this method? It's very simple. Again, I'll come here, I'll name it as demo. Okay, now I'll store this method into a string variable. So now what I need to do is I need to make use of this. Instead of this, I need to call res, the variable. So sorry for that. Okay, now when I run this piece of code, it's going to print hello world and hello Sam. So this is what the method without parameter and return type, it's having a return type string. So now let us jump to the other category, that is with parameter and without return type. Okay, now the method what we are going to write or describe, okay, it's going to have, okay, let me copy this. So first let me change the method name to sample. Okay, and it's telling like it will have a parameter but without a return type. So it should not have a return type. So let me name it as void. Okay, what I'll do is again I'll just copy this and paste it here, telling like it has to print str. Ankpro technologies. So now I'll run this piece of code. Okay, I have to call that. So what is the method name? It's sample. So now when I run this piece of code, you can observe very clearly. Let me run this program. It's something like hello world, Sam and Ankpro technologies. So this method, it's having with its okay. Sorry for this. So what I need to do is, it's having a parameter. So the parameter is str. So this is how it looks. So this method is going to take the parameter, but it's not having a return type. It's of void type. Void type does not return anything. So this is the second category. So I need to pass Ankpro technologies. So now when I run this piece of code, it's going to print the same output, that is hello world, hello Sam and Ankpro technologies. Okay, I hope you understood this one. This is with parameter and without return type. The return type is void, it's not going to return anything. So now we are going to learn the last one, that is with parameter and with return type, both. Okay, this method what we are going to learn right now, it's having both. Okay, let me show you that also. Okay, with parameter and with return type. So the method name, what I'm going to give it as, it's ample. Okay, and it's going to return string. So let me change this to sag. Okay, now what I'll do is sag equals hello, or let me give it as Ankpro training. Okay, then semicolon. Now I'm going to return sag. Okay, so this method is going to take the parameter as well as it's having a return type. So this is the other set of category. So I have shown all the four here. Okay, without parameter, without return type, without parameter and with return type, with parameter and without return type, with parameter and with return type. So now I'm going to call this sample method here. So before calling, I need to store it to some variable. It's ample. Let me remove this. Let me just return. So Ankpro training. So now I need to make use of this one. Sorry, I have to paste it here because I need to print that variable de. So now when I run this program, you can observe here it's going to print hello world, hello Sam, Ankpro technologies and Ankpro training. Okay, it's going to print Ankpro training. So we can observe here. So what we learned is, we learned the four categories of methods. They are four categories of based on parameters and return type category methods. So they are without parameter, with return type, and the rest of them with parameter, without return type, with parameter and with return type. So these are the four things what we learned in this session, like which comes under based on parameter and return type category. So here is the piece of code. You can observe, go through this very clearly. You can observe this very clearly, and you'll understand it also. So this is what about the works about the Java methods. Okay, and in the next session we are going to learn the other important method set, that is based on parameters. So finally, thank you for listening. Have a great day. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel Ankpro Training. You can also like our Facebook page visiting this URL. You can also follow us on Twitter. For the reference, left our website. We're on LinkedIn too. Last but not the least, please don't forget to give the feedback. Thank you. Have a great day.